My beautiful souls, welcome into a daily read for Thursday. As you can see, once again, I'm in a new environment, a new place of residence. If you've been with me for a while, it's actually the same big house that I was staying in before, just on the top floor versus the first. Basically, it's the room with that white canvas, flower canvas in the background, if you can remember. But either way, enough about me. Let's jump right into some oracle and see what Thursday has in store for us. Right from the middle, actually, because this deck doesn't like to pop out efficiently. Strength coming out to begin. It feels like a day where Spirit's saying you are one strong individual. And I feel as if this collective needs to remember where your strengths lie, okay, individually, and feeling as if this could be in regards to, say, a talent or two. It could be in regards to recovering. Picking things up off the ground is what I'm getting. Interesting. I mean, take that as you wish, or just see how that plays out. But I feel as if a lot of which drawn to the reading, and I can relate wholeheartedly. Part of your strength as a soul at this point along your path is being peaceful, peacefully in a very non-complicated kind of way, doing what you do best, and even just flowing with your individual path and this day as a whole, right? Because it is a daily read. But your strongest, I want to say, when you are peaceful but happy, right? And this allows for you to, in a very strong and simplistic and powerful way, move forward and not let things affect you, and even strategize or strategically avoid and accomplish and succeed otherwise. I'm getting the word abundance coming through. Cut your losses is what I'm getting. This might be in regards to somebody from your past. It might be more in regards to a job situation. And they're not saying go ahead and break up with that person or block that person even, or ghost them, or quit your job throughout this Thursday. But they're saying there's something, and for a lot of which it's in the past, but it may be more currently, within your life. Cut your losses. I don't know why that's coming out, but I feel as if somebody is picking back up a habit that they need to be cutting out altogether, or at the very least minimalizing. Ooh, look at this. Do nothing. And again, we were talking about, if we look at this gentleman in the strength card doing a bit of a meditation pose, a similar kind of imagery in a more shadow direction in this do nothing card. And so Spirit's saying throughout this Thursday, even if you're one to expect to and end up having a busy day for the most part, or in general, there's at least one significant point, or maybe for somebody, I want to say two significant points at the beginning and the end of the day, but some of which drawn to the reading will have more than enough time, even in the midst of the middle parts of your day, to do absolutely nothing. And they're saying, let's remember the quality benefits of doing nothing, all right? Healing, I'm hearing resting, and recovering in other ways. But as well, this could definitely be a quality moment, opportunity for you to remember how truly strong you are in the midst of being peaceful and happy, all right? And I'm hearing as well, this may remind you of what you need the most, is how they finish that. But also, I feel like the day does highlight the fact that you need to remember that doing nothing is not a waste, okay? A waste of space, a waste of time. It is absolutely more than beneficial, okay? Let's move on to some tarot and see what else Spirit has for us. I kind of want to move the camera down a bit. Bear with me. With that being accomplished, adjusted throughout this reading, in the middle of which, I feel as if as well this Thursday points out the fact that when things need to be adjusted, whether it's your physical appearance, whether it's your physical comfort, all right, say the way you're sitting, as I stutter a bit, maybe, in regards to, just how you're feeling in general in that moment, maybe, other aspects of your physical reality, then adjust it. Okay, what is holding you back? I've mentioned this in a reading before, but it reminds me of when you, excuse me, as I got a notification. It reminds me at times when I am sitting uncomfortably and I just sit there in that discomfort for way too long because I'm focused on something else, or I'm zoning out, spacing out, or I just don't feel like adjusting myself. So Spirit's saying, don't sit in discomfort, okay? And otherwise adjust when need be. The Queen of Swords coming out to begin the tarot portion of the reading because, again, I feel like somebody needs to be cutting out a bad habit. It could be in regards to, once again, pairing with this card. What do we need to cut loose as far as, losses from the past and maybe even the potential of which, or the guarantee of which for the future. But I feel like you are going to need to think about things in a very discerning manner, maybe at certain points very in a fleeting way, where you have to decide how to prioritize your time, your day, your accomplishments. And they're saying you have the skills and the wits, the experience to do so quite efficiently. But we're moving on to the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Two of Wands as well. Now, I do feel as if there may be a focus on new money, maybe a new opportunity for work. But yeah, the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles, talking about how you are at least partially, if not fully, focused on career and or money, or work and or money, because I know not everybody likes to label their job or two as a career. But I do feel as if you are being quite secretive. There may be as well a focus with these two pairing together on somebody who's not to be trusted. I'm hearing a snake. There is a reasoning as to why I was pushed to wear this specific ring. But I do feel as if you are embodying this Queen of Wands energy, somebody with passion, but somebody, again, who has the ability to still be within that Queen of Wands. I'm hearing badass kind of energy, boss energy, but still be strong in a very peaceful and happy, joyful kind of manner. But I also want you to remember that when you're in the midst of this Queen of Wands energy throughout this period and you start thinking about what you don't have, could be in regards to money, could be in regards to work, could opportunity otherwise. For some, it's an investment or two. We need to keep things optimistic. You need to be remembering wholeheartedly, 1000%, that you, my friend, are a manifester. And you might have seen this evidently in the past, the recent past, shown to you as far as small manifestations coming to be. I personally keep hearing from my guides and other spirits, Justin, if you want something, if you ask for something, wish for it, desire it, it's going to come to be. But I also heard recently, after some sort of message like that came through, let's tread carefully, because there are times where you do need to be careful what you wish for, being a manifester, being connected to the spiritual realm, and therefore co-creating coming to be. All the meanwhile, it's not to say overthink what you want to wish for or what you should be wishing for or what is supposed to come to be, but they're saying don't wish for things extra quickly without taking a hot second, okay? Let's be wise is now what I'm hearing. But the number 815 is a good angel number for you. 815, if I could spit that out. There may be certain points where you feel a bit out of it throughout this day, but they're saying, let's think about all that you've been accomplishing, all that you maybe have been through, or both. And I do feel as if this gives you the right to be a bit out of it. Nobody's perfect. You can be a strong individual to the furthest extent and still feel out of it, feel maybe a little bit, if not fully, within that Nine of Wands energy, like a wounded warrior and or just burnt out. But it does remind you the power and the benefits of doing nothing, recovering, healing once again. But what makes you happy as well is coming into play. I feel like this keeps coming up in random daily reads, but they're saying we need to be, even if you find yourself happy throughout this period in general, right, 24/7 or randomly, it's not a bad thing to be pushed to and to push yourself to remember or even discover and implement, therefore, what makes you happy or happier. You owe it to yourself is now what I'm getting. Let's pull a couple more tarot. Sorry, I'm like sitting back all kind of relaxed. But I feel like that's what you're getting a push in order to do. Spirit's pushing you to relax, right? To be peaceful and relaxed and lack that stress in your physical being, in your mind, in your emotional state, while doing what's necessary, what you want to do. And again, even when it comes to doing nothing. That was way too many. But actually, we're going to go with those three. You might feel as if somebody's energy is not your cup of tea, or maybe even the way someone's working and or living. But the King of Cups, the Death card, and the Chariot card, I do feel as if this is a day that shows you evidence and maybe reminds a lot of which you are a very emotionally mature individual in the way you sort through things, in the way you dodge things, and don't let things get the best of you, in the way you sort through and heal all the meanwhile. Beautiful. I mean, I feel as if this collective has been through a lot and has affected you emotionally in the past, here and there, or in general, and so this doesn't surprise me. But I do feel as if there's something about somebody from the past once again. I mean, this day keeps highlighting a person or several people or a situation from the past. But yeah, again, I'm getting with these two together, it was an ending with somebody emotional from the past, or even maybe an ending with somebody that left you emotional, or both. But I do feel as if there's motivation throughout this day to improve your life. There's motivation to accomplish, to get ahead, I feel the need to say. And for some of which, there's motivation in order to get into better shape, to feel better, to live your best life, if we didn't say that already. This is a very random day. I'm just going to put that out there, where Spirit's saying, again, you are a strong individual. Embrace the art of doing nothing, the act of which, and remember that, okay, things are about to improve, and to be discerning and cut out and even keep out what is not meant for you and who's not meant for you. Okay? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light.